This is Bala shark, a fish that almost everyone gets wrong. But why? This is Taj Mahal Aquatics, and let me show you what's wrong with this fish. Everyone loves the idea of having a shark as a pet, especially the kids. And what fish can bring that idea to life? I know, the Bala shark. They kinda look like a shark, plus they have a shark in their name. And when people look at this fish at the store, they will go like, cool, a mini shark that I can keep at home. Now I have a mini shark at home. But here's where things are gonna go downhill. At first glance, it looks like a perfect mini shark. Sleek, shiny, and awesome. But unfortunately, this wannabe shark has scammed many people. And in this video, I'm gonna show you what you get wrong with this fish. Wanna know what those are? Let me show you. Like I said before, everyone likes the idea of having a shark as a pet, and many of which were kids. As of course, if you ask the kids if they want a pet shark, they would say yes, because their minds are always outside of the prediction of BMKG. And what fish do they see that looks like a shark? Yeah, the Bala shark. And this is one thing that people get wrong with this fish, as they would thought they were fish for kids. Sure, they look like a cool mini shark, but once you get them home, it'll be the greatest regret of your life. Let's be clear, Bala shark should never be near kids, as they are not even a fish for kids. Giving this one fish to kids is the equivalent of giving a new driver a Pagani as their first car. Sure, it looks awesome until you crash. They are skittish, they are jumpers, and not really that perfect for kids' fish tanks. And if your kids see this fish, put them in the car immediately. And if they still want a shark, just give them the IKEA shark plush or balloon shark for their birthday. You don't need fish tank to keep them, no filter, and if the balloon deflates, just reinflate it. So yeah, don't ever give this fish to kids. You will regret it. You know what else people get wrong with this fish? The size. This is the most common one. Most of you see Bala shark as an awesome small fish, in which they would think, hey, that would make a perfect fish for my 20-gallon? Yeah, sure. Until that fish grows to the size of a 16-inch MacBook Pro. And this is where many people make the greatest mistake of their life. They don't stay small, they're actually quite massive. This thing can be as big as 16 inches. And this is what most of you didn't know and could also be a problem. They need tons of space. And what sane person would keep a laptop-sized fish in a 20-gallon or even gift it for kids? And this is what many people don't know, and eventually, they become an overgrown nightmare in your tank. So unless you have a 6 or 8 foot tank, just stay away from this fish, especially the kids. This is also where people get this fish wrong. When people get this fish, they would probably just get 1 or 2 of these fish and think they'll be fine. But disclaimer, they won't. That's the biggest mistake you can make with this fish. Apart from underestimating their tank requirements and also mistaking them as fish for kids, Bala shark are schooling fish. And not getting them in a full group is the biggest crime you can commit to this fish. Keeping just one is the equivalent of forcing someone to go to a music festival alone. Awkward, lonely, and a bit depressing. They need to be in a group of at least 5 or more fishes. And if you don't get them in that right amount, this fish will become shy, anxious, and eventually have a mental breakdown. So next time you want to get them, you better have a massive tank and get at least 5 of them in a single group. And also, don't get them near kids. Alright, before we go deeper into more things people get wrong with this fish, let's take a quick facts break. Now I have a question for you. Do you think Bala shark are endangered species or not? I'll give you a second to guess. Time's up. If you say no, you are wrong. This fish is actually an endangered species. They're listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. What a surprise, right? Even I didn't expect that. They look so common in fish stores, but not so much in the wild. And if that fact surprised you, drop a like for this video, and let's continue on with what else you get wrong with this fish. You know what's weird? This fish kinda reminds me of Gen Alpha kids. Why? No, they don't scream skibidi toilet as loud as the Krakatoa eruption at 3 a.m. or even binge on Italian brain rot memes for hours. But they are hyperactive. Some people may think that this fish is just a small, calm fish, but the truth is, they are not. These fish don't sit still. They zoom around like crazy. Like how your kids if you force them to chug brown sugar coffee and a can of Red Bull in one sip. These fish basically have ADHD, and that's why they need to be in groups. Otherwise, they get stressed and eventually crash out. Keeping Bala shark is kinda like keeping 5 toddlers that have sugar overdose. They zoom around like a rental go-kart, so don't ever think that this fish is calm, because in reality, they are not. They are massive, they have ADHD, and you know what that also means? They are a pile of mess. They don't just zoom around like kids after a can of Red Bull, but also produce a lot of waste. And to make matters worse, they are big eaters. They eat a lot, they poop a lot, and they create more waste than some factories in industrial zone. And if your filter is not capable enough to handle this fish, your tank will turn into rawon in no time. So you better have a good filter if you want to keep this fish. If not, you just got yourself a swamp simulator. And here's the final and what people get wrong or may even not know, plus one thing this fish hates. This fish absolutely hates bad water. Though they may look like a big bad boys, but when it comes to bad water, they become that one toddler that screams 8 hours straight on that one flight. They are quite fussy when it comes to bad water, and a little swing of pH or ammonia spike is more than enough to make them panic. They need clean and stable water, like how many European cars need good, expensive fuel. And to make it a challenge, they are a pile of mess, like I previously mentioned. So have fun keeping their water clean. So that's one thing that you probably skip with this fish. They may look bold, but they are more like a toddler than a tough boy when it comes to water. So there you have it, all things that people get wrong with Bala shark. They may look innocent and friendly to everyone, but they are actually not. They are more of a chaos than being a fantasy pet shark. I don't know if this fish is marketed to be a scam for many people, or it's just that many of you didn't know much about fish and just pick whatever the coolest fish and then stumble on this fish. But from this video, we know that they can be more chaotic than fun if not properly cared. Plus, they should never be near kids, as keeping this fish is already like keeping one fuzzy kid. And not everyone will enjoy that kind of fish, right? And if you have a few words about what people get wrong with this fish, feel free to share it in the comment section. So that's a wrap for this video, and what mistake did you make with this fish? Let me know in the comment section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends before they get Bala shark. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as there will be more in the future. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.